As we continue our story, we see Leah, Link, Jeb, and a special guest as they prepare to meet their friends in the sector, ready to ride out in search of a lost companion, only to be met with a new face, a new challenge, and an explosive conclusion. This week on WeTogether, the rise of Little Baggy.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
We come back in on the night of the 24th of December, where you guys had just gotten done getting your bounty hunters licenses. One of you renewed, the other one's now bounty hunters. And if I remember correctly, Bjorn Ironjaw. Ooh, Danny.
It's Mara, Dusk Whisper.
Mara, Dusk Whisper. Bishop's is something fire something, right?
Zatare Hellsbane.
Hellsbane. And then Ryan's is Gay Boners.
Yep.
Got it.
Previously Doug Fluterhorn, but now something a little classy and new.
She was talking to me funny. She's like, Dave Fluterhorn? I'm like, all right, gay boners.
Yeah. It's fine. You guys finished getting your licenses and now had taken a moment of respite outside in the parking lot as Jebediah rolls a fat bloint in the front of the truck. Leah in the truck already, getting ready to join him. And Link and Scald were leaving the bar to join you in the truck for the bloint smoking when a band of patch-bearing pirates, the patch being a bear with an iron jaw, start walking up. I believe there was 5 of them, one of which bumped into Scald and said the magic words. Move, bitch. The air is tense. The night is cold. The bramble bush yet to be sparked. Everyone holds still in that moment. You all seem to know what's going to happen next before it even happens. You can see the spark in Scald's eye widen as his fist clenches. This man is not of big stature. Scald is easily 2 feet taller than him, outweighs him by easily 300 pounds. But the man continues to smile, almost like he has no idea what's about to happen. As Scald raises his fist, getting ready to surely start yet another brawl, you hear a noise, a crack through the night. You'd recognize it, gunfire, for sure. But there's also a flash of light as you see, standing in between Scald and the 5 pirates, Porthos. His eyes wide, as you can see, almost like see the adrenaline in his pupils dilating. None of you could see how fast he moved. It's almost as if in an instant he was there. His hilt, you see just a silver hilt. What looks like a rapier's hilt, but there's no blade. Only a smoking end as he's pointing it at the pirates. Says, I don't know if you know who you are fucking with, but I assure you, you do not want to find out. Right, friends? He looks back at Scald, who we're going to say, since he's not here right now, we'll say that takes a second and just smiling, standing behind Porthos, intimidating as always.
This is his first time ever drinking alcohol, so I'm pretty sure he's pretty toasted. He's probably in that nonverbal stage of being
Didn't
toasted.
we make him roll for it? He got like a fucking 24.
Doesn't matter.
Shit.
He's not here. He's pretty roasted.
He can be roasted.
He's not here. He's giggling. He's girly giggling.
The pirates look at Porthos, and you see them like sizing him up. You see them like looking at Scald. The leader still seems very confident. You see him like opening his jacket to reach in for something. But the other three, go ahead.
We see him reaching in his jacket, right?
He is very slowly.
That is a tell, in the words of a gambling man. Jeb is still at the truck, right? He's not really in this situation right now, right?
Yes. If to be honest, Scald and Porthos would be standing in between you and these pirates.
Okay.
Honestly, the pirates probably have no fucking clue that you are involved in any way.
So I'd like to crawl out if I'm sitting in the driver's seat of Beatrix, because that's where I was, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to crawl through the bench seat out the other side and set up Lola. If I see that man pull a weapon, I'm pulling the trigger in between his eyes.
So you want to go out basically your passenger door and around the front of Beatrix so that you have a clear line of sight?
Yeah.
Roll me stealth. Stealth bear. Stealth bear.
19 plus what? -2, I think.
Wait, what?
Plus 0, 19.
Wow.
Oh, I was going to say, did I give you a -2? That's so mean. That'd be the meanest thing I've done to somebody.
It's a 0.
Be cautious, Mr. Jeb. He might be reaching for dental floss.
As you're crawling over Leah, you've successfully, without your ass honking the horn or nothing, kind of surprised yourself, to be honest.
You'll honestly say.
You climb out the side door. As you reach around the front, you now have a clear line of sight of these men. They don't look intimidating as far as stature, but you can see you've been in this job long enough. There's a look in someone's eye when they are not afraid to go into combat where they know they might not make it out.
Can I, while I'm looking at them, make a history check to see if I know them?
Sure.
14, 15.
15. They all look pretty newly patched. At least their patches don't usually pirates have a lot of like trophies and shit on them. These look relatively clean. So they're walking big because their crew's big, but you know that you can recognize grunts when you see them. But they're obviously acting a little bit more courageous than their stature, except for one of them who, as the leader reaching in his jacket, reaches out and puts a hand. I think we should probably get out of here. The boss is going to want to hear from us. We don't got time for this. The leader kind of looks, points at Porthos, points at Scald. Lucky. Turns around, starts walking away.
I kind of want to shoot him. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, it's my game. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I want to reach out to Link because he's probably still like in the
Link just walked out. Link was
out?
walking out of the door as this was going up.
I want to use our little Neuralink stuff. Compatriots, we got a little bit of a situation out front, and they seem to be leaving. I have the shot. Am I clear to take the shot? I repeat, am I cleared to take the shot?
If they're walking off, leave them be, Jib. We got bigger fish to be synthesizing.
I'd like to take a photo then with my UI of the 5 men.
Their backs would be kind of to you, and it would be pretty far away, but you have a pretty, I would say, blurry photo of the backs. As they walk away, Porthos kind of like turns and kind of gives you guys a smile, and all of you hear this strange hissing sound. Sounds kind of like something is just losing air. Jebediah, roll me a mechanics check with advantage.
Son of a
Fuck.
bitch. Who slashed our fucking tires? I swear to God.
With
Fuck.
advantage.
With advantage, I don't think I'm going to need it. I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
You know that sound instantly as you turn to one of the tires that are literally 3 lias tall. And you can see clear as day a bullet hole as you just see the back of the truck slowly lowering onto the flat. Porthos turns, kind of gives you a little smile like, oh, I am very sorry.
But we don't have a barbarian here, but Jebediah would like to rage.
Quick! I have an idea.
Whoa.
Jebediah just like removes himself from stealth and like walks up to Porthos, like grabs him by his little coat and is like,
Whoa.
"You're gonna pay for the tire. We just got her."
Yes, of course, yes. How about this? You, all of you, my friends, spend the night, drink on me on the house. I'll have someone repair your tire. It'll be ready for you. What do you say? Do we party?
Jeb takes the blunt that was behind his ear now because he didn't have a chance to smoke it and just
Sparks it.
Yep.
Come. He walks in, he grabs Link as he's like walking in, just like puts his arm over him. Now you must tell me how you make one of those Oahu planes. Yes, I like that. Walks in the door.
That's a trade secret there, Portho. You know, it's the magician never reveals his bear in the cage. You know.
Do you guys all agree to a long rest here for the night while your tire gets repaired?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Sure. Nobody gets in any fights. Nobody. It's all pretty chill.
We all have private quarters here.
Yeah, private is, but there's a place for you to stay.
Is there like a VIP area?
I would say there's a storage room that nobody goes in.
That's where Jeb is.
So if you want privacy, you can sleep in there.
No, Jeb's not even really sleeping that much. He's like searching the web on his new UI, looking for like leads on these pirates.
Ooh. I'll send you what you find after the session.
Cool. Messaging some old bounty hunter buddies to see if they know anything, shit like that.
Oh yeah, doing your groundwork. I like it.
There's always a private room when you're the size of 2 inches. There's always a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's called my pocket, Leo. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh, out of context, that whole just fucking
None of that.
sentence
None of that
needs
felt
to
good.
leave.
None of that.
What the fuck?
Hold on. That was supposed to be wholesome.
It was supposed to be.
None of that seemed right.
What the fuck?
I mean, an adult.
Sorry, Leo.
Yeah, you said 2 inches, and it just kind of got evolved from there. It's not my fault.
Sure. Blame the hamster.
I would say, Leah, you wake up first because there is like a weird. You're in the pocket chilling, and then there's like a weird jostling going on. And Jeb knows good enough not to fucking get up too quick because he's used to this by now. But like as you peek your little head out of the pocket, you just see Porthos curled up into like a small, like tucked in, just laying next to Jeb. And he like nudged the pocket. So Jeb, you wake up to being like almost like kicked by Porthos, who's in the storage room with you. And as far as you can remember from last night, you guys got pretty fucking faded. And so he just fucking cozied up where it was warm.
So Jeb kind of just like rolls back over to sleep and like wraps up Porthos in his arms like a body pillow.
Oh, yes. Very good.
Adorable. Worth the jostle.
Link, you were on your way to the storage closet to wake them up because you're an elf. You don't really need sleep like that. You did your meditation and you're ready to wake up. So you walk in to Jeb cuddling with Porthos.
Can we get a roll on who is Big and Little Spoon?
Yeah. Wait, which one do you want to be?
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air.
I just slowly close the door.
I got a nat 20.
Jeb is the Little Spoon. If anything, Porthos has Jeb wrapped up in his arm.
Yes.
My mood.
It's already almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and you guys have a meeting to attend. So you were on your way to wake them up, essentially. How would you do that, Link?
He would try it, like a clearing of the throat. And if that doesn't work, Link's just gonna like slam the door shut of the closet.
With wind.
With
the wind. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Leah.
Roll athletics.
Thank you. With the wind.
With the wind.
I got an 18 perception check. I don't think I noticed.
At 18,
That would mean you noticed really well.
you would notice very well.
Sorry, I got an 18 on my sleep check.
Oh, well, I did not.
With the wind, maybe a solid 6. Link was actually just so
He farted.
perturbed.
He hit us with a drive-by gas.
What are you gonna do?
So Porthos, upon the door slamming, literally jolts awake and like jumps. I was going to say the ceiling is probably like 10 feet. So he jumps like 8 feet in the air and like lands on his feet. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Made my way into the storage closet.
You know what he was doing.
You see him like touch his neural. Are the guests' tires ready? Very good. He looks back at Jeb. Thanks for the warmth. Was needed.
No problem, Porthos, anytime. We're buddies.
He straightens his jacket. Well, my friends, I have things to attend to. Your vehicle is ready and waiting outside. Please come back to the Lone Musket whenever you desire. He walks out the door, past Link, gives him a little wink.
As he's walking out the door, I'm just going to say, buy me dinner next time, asshole. And then,
I think he did, like, several times over.
yeah, fair. Look, Jebediah don't judge. Jebediah gets with whoever wants to get with Jebediah. So,
As you all make your way out to the vehicle, you notice that Scald you hear him snoring before you even get to the car. And you look in the back cab and Scald is having his first hangover ever, passed the fuck out in the back of Beatrix. Just like completely passed out. You guys, you got him. You guys all load into the car. You guys head into the burn pit.
Yeah.
Leah is like just waking up. It would be cuter and higher pitched if Discord was not going to hear it.
Discord. Eep. As you poke your little head out of the Jeb's pocket, you hear the turnover. Guys are on the road. This is probably like 10:30-ish, and the burn pit is, since you guys are new to Sector B41, you've been here before, but you're like newly arrived to Sector B41. You are heading from the Lone Musket, which is in the southernmost part of the sector, heading upwards towards the center, which is where the burn pit resides. As you drive through, it's normal midday traffic. It only takes about a half an hour for you to get through up to there. So you're hitting around 11 o'clock, 11:15 when you arrive at the burn pit. Now, one of you has been coming here routinely several times over the last 2 weeks because you've been employed here. But for the rest of you, this would be your first time seeing the burn pit, correct?
And I will say, being in a car as a tiny hamster, as a first, has been crazy too.
Hasn't Leah been to the burn pit one time? So squalled.
I don't think so.
Didn't we go see Polly like in our first few episodes?
Yeah, but that wasn't the burn pit. That was under the undercarriage. It was in the It was in the undercarriage. Jeez.
Whoops. Guess I have those mixed up.
Yeah, no, that was like a tent city that they had going on over there.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts, and I ain't been to no burn pit either.
So, as you pull up, Jeb, it's not surprising to you, but I'll describe it for the people who have never been. The bar itself is set in the middle of what looks like a massive, sprawling racetrack around the bar. And the bar itself is this big circular structure, almost like it's a wheel, but built into a building. It's massive, like the size, easily like 2 stories tall, maybe 3. Big. And on the front, it has a big neon sign in bright neon orange that says the burn pit. And the P and the blink on and off. So every so often it just says burn it, the burn pit. And as you pull up, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. So there's not a whole lot of commotion going on. But some of the local burners are starting to wake up. Therefore, it's day drinking time. So you would see several, remember, those bright orange firefighters' jackets, loud music starting to play, bramblebush smoke smelling kind of coming out, and other things kind of coming out of this big kind of crowd that's pulling into the parking lot. As you pull in, Jeb, you know where to park because you've been here several times before. You even have a little spot kind of over on the side. Pull over onto the side, hop out of the vehicle. It's the first time here for half of you. So you would hop out. This would all be very foreign. The loud noises, the music, a very like gangland atmosphere. You haven't been surrounded by this many air quotes criminals in most of your lives. I would say, Link, with your kind of background, this is kind of relatively new experience. And Leah, of course, also a relatively new experience. How are you guys feeling about this?
Agree to disagree, but all right.
You agree to disagree. So you were chilling. You were chilling with some interesting people up there on level 2.
You were chilling with miscreants.
Not level 2, but to say I've never been anywhere seedy on the mainland.
I'm sure it has its different, and we could have a whole We Squared about how it's different on the mainland. But
I'm intrigued, but not shocked.
Yes. As Jeb, you get out of the car, you hear several people yell in concert as soon as Jeb steps out of the car. Jeb! It's like people are like, what's up? Like holding their hands up. A couple of them like, hey, you got that good shit, man? You got that good shit? Yeah, come see me later, baby. Come and see me later.
It's a neural. You know where I'm at.
It seems like Jeb is instantly a minor celebrity walking into this burn pit. As you walk in through the front door, you see a massive kind of just randomly assorted layout of tables, chairs, metal. You see a wooden kind of paneling on the floor up to the bar. And behind the bar is a woman who half of you would not recognize, but immediately upon entering, oh, Jebby baby. Yeah, welcome home. As she like holds her hands out, you see this very old woman, her skin kind of hanging. She has a beehive haircut and just like sagging cheeks as she walks over and she reaches out to pinch one of Jebediah's cheeks. You being a good boy.
Always, always. Where's Polly at? We really need to see him.
Oh, yeah, straight to business, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I'll let him explain it to you. Go take one of the tables in the back. I'll send someone over.
Heard. Everything all right here? Everything.
Well, he'll tell you about it. Don't
It's
worry.
been like 3 days. I just picked up a load the other day.
You don't know how fast things move around here already. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, they all do, don't they? All right, we'll go find a table. And I just like round up the group and I like point to a table in the back.
Kind of secluded, kind of got like one of those like wrap around seatings that are covered by a wall. Yeah. You guys all going? All heading over there? I mean, Leah, you're still a hamster, correct?
100%. The environment I was anxious before until Jeb was a celebrity. But still, ham.
So you're chilling in the pocket. As you head over to the corner, none of you, like, Scald's still passed out in the, and you can kind of hear people outside be like, holy shit, there's a big motherfucker in the back of the car. Take his boots. As you sit down at the table, you guys kind of get a second for yourselves. The burn pit's not what you expected. But at the same time, it does kind of have this weird sense of belonging, mostly because, you know, Jeb's walking around pretty comfortable. You've been smoking the bramble bush the entire time. Nothing's, like, nobody stopped you. As you guys are waiting there, Gloria kind of comes over. Can I get you anything while you wait? Do you want a beer? You want some food? We got, the synthesizer. We're doing this new thing. We're making ice cubes out of orange juice. It's very popular.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You want some? I'll synthesize you some, sweetheart. She plays with your hair a little bit.
What does this person look like again?
You know, the Monsters Inc. Lady that's like Mike Wazowski.
Wazowski. It was
She
either
looks like
that
that.
or the chick in Shrek.
Yeah.
Always watching Wazowski.
That's a better one than I'm doing right now, but this is what I'm going with.
All right.
For copyright infringement purposes.
You want some orange juice with some orange juice cubes?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
All right. And what about you, Jeb? You want your usual?
Yeah, just a beer and y'all got any wisp behind the counter?
Oh, honey. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll bring it over.
appreciate you.
She walks away. So you guys have been sitting for a little bit. As you are sitting at the table, you guys got your orange juice with orange juice ice cubes and your beer and wisp brought over.
And I would just like to say for me, because I'm a hamster, I imagine Mr. Jeb just like hotboxing the pocket and like occasionally blowing smoke.
So I think this is a perfect time to get a bunch of wisdom saving throws for anyone who's been smoking here. Just
It's
go
Bramble.
around the table. Yeah, of course, it's just Bramble. But, I'm smoking a lot.
13.
Okay. You're feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty faded. A little wake and bake action.
The dice that's going to be my friend today is blue and red with some gold letters, baby. 22.
Oh, shit. Okay. Link, were you partaking in the Bramble?
Of course. That's a 15.
You get a 15?
Yeah.
So I would say Jebediah and Link, you're feeling pretty good. You're not like fucking fucked up, but you're chilling. Danny, you are just fucking chilling in the pocket, just fucking Snoop Dogging it, dude. Like, you're straight up just like, this don't even matter. Like, give me some more. Maybe because you are hamster sized, but you are still a like humanoid sized person. So that pocket smoke is not, it's maybe equivalent to like 2 hits compared to, you know what I'm saying? Compared to what you normally would intake.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of settling in that all of you are a little bit faded as you hear footsteps approaching the table. And you see a group of burners approaching the table, none of which you recognize outright. But they all look a little bit more, I don't want to say official, but a little bit more grizzled, a little bit more worn in. A lot of the others are very bright and loud, and these ones all kind of seem to have a serious expression, and they seem to have kind of a demeanor about them. But heading this group is what appears to be a gnome. And I as he approaches the table, we'll let him tell you.
What the fuck are you doing in my war room?
The no man says to the kind of high table full of
It's the wrong tone. Talking to my guy all wrong.
Well, we were invited here. So I don't know. What are you doing here in your war room?
Well, I look up at the rest of my fellow Burnas, like pointing over at.
What the fuck am I? This is my fucking war room.
He leans down. He's like,
I recognize this. I recognize the big fella there. You've been here.
I just point up, and I've carved in the wall over the times that I've been here the letters J, E, B on the wall, and I said, "This here has my name on it. What do you mean?"
I point directly at you, and I point just downwards, like look down.
you look.
Jeb looks.
About 4.5 feet underneath of that, it's just scratched into the wall. War room.
Can we get a head down of this gnome man who is?
Yeah. You're looking at a little like 2 3/4 tall Irish Luna gnome. He's got like a stone colored skin, like very matte, darkish gray. Interestingly, you can kind of see 2 layers of this happening at the same time. Physically, he's got a set of scratches down the side of his face. He has a hollow, well, I guess for the lack of terminology for now, a hollow tat where those scratches are filled in with what looks like burning light. The eye that the scratches are over is gone, and it's replaced with what looks like a burning coal. He's got no hair at all, no eyebrows, nothing. He's got a black beanie on with the B logo on the front that is shimmering like it's on fire, like a dark brown leather jacket with like a lining with like an orange hood, and all of it's part of the same motif. It all looks like it's like on fire in your neural. On the back of that jacket is a logo of a skeleton riding a motorcycle with a black beanie on. The motorcycle basically looks like it has monster truck wheels. I'm sending that over in the chat for the homies.
Jebediah immediately was like,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Gunmetal jewelry all down his ears. He's got his nose pierced. Yeah, I think that's my boy.
Man, the missing eyebrows did it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I thought that would do it. Oh, also, you know how like gnomes have like that curled toe on their boot? It's just a metal spike instead. It's like rusted and definitely looks like it's crusted in blood. And he's about 2.5 foot tall, so I'll let you decide where that blood came from.
You see one of the burners lean down like real far. Like, boss, I think that the meeting was supposed to take because Paulie was supposed to meet with them about the Vikes. But
Yeah, well, that meeting was fucking canceled because we have some shit to deal with. We're at fucking war, and this is my war room.
I just scoot over and pat the seat. I'm like, well, there's more than enough room at this table, little man.
We happen to be very good in the aspect of war.
As he's talking, I'm gonna go up and very confidently fucking clamber up onto the bench, and I stand on the table, and I'm still shorter than Jeb.
Well, if everybody wants to be part of the war, I'm not going to say no. Who the fuck are you, though? And what do you bring to the table? Specifically, my table.
I just look at Link and make eye contact directly with Link.
Are you wearing a hat at all?
Beanie. Yeah.
Okay, I want to see if I can wind it off of him or something.
Wait, you have a spell? Don't you have a spell? Like, basically, it's Gus, but something else. Call wind. You have a cantrip. Call wind.
Yeah, but that just gives me like
a gust of wind.
Let this boy blow me, Seb.
In-game chat.
You are now free to blow the gnome.
it's technically but I'm trying.
What are you rolling? Acrobatics, I'm guessing.
Sleight of hand with wind.
No, what would I roll for wind?
Well, call wind is just a cantrip that you can do.
Right.
So really, you just do it.
But I'm trying to do it better.
Performance, maybe?
Performance, I was going to say acrobatics if you're going to do it in an acrobatic way, but if you're trying to be nonchalant about it, it'd be more like investigation.
Small, lightweight objects up to 5 pounds. Easy. I do it.
This dude's hat would fit on like a normal sized fist.
A child.
Yeah.
It's one of those little baby beanies.
I blow his hat off.
It happens. It doesn't even just like shoot up. It like flies off, and it's pretty obvious where the wind comes from.
Yeah, I do a motion. Yeah.
As it's in the air,
Yeah.
I'm taking 2 shots at it.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at it. So that's a roll to hit, my friend.
Oh, that's
On a moving target the size of a baby bean.
okay. Roll to hit. I got a 18 plus. What's my 18 plus 4? 22.
Yeah, that'll bang bang. 2 shots ring out. The hat sticks to the wall for a second and then slides down. It was an impressive shot. Several of the burners just start like, oh, yeah, oh, and then they see your face and
They're used to guns going off in the burn pit, anyways.
Yeah. Just look of complete like disgruntled shock. And I'm not looking at any of you. I'm looking at the other Burnas. You just fucking shit. He could have fucking
oh, boss, don't worry about it. Look at
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
burners just like all start shuffling away, like fucking looking back. Fucking dick. The hell's got up to him?
Okay. You guys, you've proven yourself. You want to go to fucking war with us? You're going to war with us. Just your little bunch, I guess.
It's just 2 of them right now. You still haven't seen Leah. She's a hamster.
You two, you're a little fucking pet in there. I hear the little fucking squeaking, weirdos. Fucking fucked my hat. My favorite hat. Now what?
I swipe him like a unit.
$100 for that.
Yeah, I swipe him a unit and get over the hat, man. We're here to help. What do you need? Get on with it. Tell me who I got to shoot.
Now what? Yeah, this'll work. You're a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. Yeah. Tell you what, I'm not going to tell you anything. You're just going to follow me, and we're going to go fuck some people up. You kind of seem like the bunch who like that kind of thing.
That's all you had to say. You wanna hop in the car?
I guess.
Lake's like, what the fuck is
I
that?
kind of wanted to. Well, we were here to meet with Polly. I was really looking.
Yeah, Polly? Yeah?
Just for he requested us specifically. I mean,
Yeah,
is
Polly's
this
fucking
Polly?
gone, buddy. It's time to go find him. The more we talk, the less we know.
Oh, we're going to find Paul. Yeah, we can go find Paul. Everyone, we're good to go. Let's go. Find
Lake's like, why didn't you say so?
Paul. Yeah, you can let with that.
Well, this was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Leah, you're going along with it. You're in the pocket.
I just like blow more bramble smoke down into the pocket.
Oh yeah. I've been eating Eatos and getting high, but also I've just been testing out my slingshot because it's for some reason I can use it while I'm tiny. Almost like I can adjust it to my size because those little seeds are pretty small. And I'm just like,
Interesting.
So there's a hamster in your pocket with a slingshot, which is crazy work. In that, okay.
He's just playing with it, man.
This is what Sunday group is like? What the fuck?
I just love that this gnome man is the acceptance of all of this information hitting his face of just being like, okay, you guys are down to fuck, I guess, or let's go. Looks down, hamster, flexing a fucking slingshot. It's like, even the hamster's fucking ready to go.
Do you want to be a no man?
Do you want to fucking play?
As you guys head out, but this is your first time, Mr. No Man, whose name I don't think I've gotten yet.
Nobody's fucking asked.
No,
Don't worry, that we were getting to that. We were gonna get him in the truck first.
You see their massive truck for the first time. It is a behemoth. You've seen it before, kind of coming and going, but it's your first time seeing it up close.
Actually, on the way out, I'm going to call to that group of Burnas that I was going to have my ward meeting with. Listen, you're on call. If something goes awry and you don't show up, you're all fucked. Okay?
Yeah.
You think Paulie missing is a problem? Wait until I go missing.
I mean, you like Paulie.
Yeah? Want to keep going, bud?
Nope. Yep. Well, we're on call. We got
Hey, Gloria. If these fuckers don't heed my call, you and me, we get it. They're fucked, right? Tell them they're fucked.
You want me to fuck them? Because I will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gloria.
I haven't drank nearly enough for any of that.
All of the Burnas literally just like, we'll be there, bro. Like, fuck. Don't threaten us like that. I'll show you guys a good time.
I rolled a 15 for intimidation as I'm just staring a guy into the soul.
Oh, you get advantage because Gloria's like fucking picking her tits off the ground to fucking.
She's gonna fuck you, and you're gonna be so fucked. Heed my fucking warning.
I like do like the finger thing, and I go,
All right, boys and girls, time to go kick off the war.
as I head out the door.
Burners start fucking shooting off into the air. You see like why they're starting to get. There's numbers now. Like there's a decent chunk of burners as they all start getting in their cars, shooting guns.
I pull my sleeve up and I have like a big kind of chunky old school like computer like strapped to my arm basically is what it looks like. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I start like punching in some shit and you guys hear like in the distance like something revving up over the sound of like the other cars around here. And up next to your truck, I'm going to send something over here in the chat, a motorcycle with huge wheels on it. Probably pretty damn close to the size of the truck's wheels. Pulls up.
So double the size of you.
Yeah.
If any of my people out there know what the monster chopper is,
Very big fan.
that's what I'm riding.
If Jeb was to have a motorcycle, he's drooling over this motorcycle.
Yeah. It's like gunmetal, gray, everything with that same motif of like kind of like burning outlines on some stuff, like on the wheels and
Got
shit.
flames and shit. That's what
Yeah.
you're telling me.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, not flames. It looks like the coals at the end of a fire.
Embers.
So it's smoldering, is what you're telling.
Yeah.
That bike is smoldering right in my eyes.
Yeah, and it's even got like fake smoke like coming up from it.
Jebediah's like one more feature away from me. Like, would anyone care if you weren't missing? Just a question.
As I hop up on the bike and just start fucking revving this loud ass, like so dramatically loud bike up, and like a fucking like the hood of my jacket like comes up on its own and turns into like it has like goggles that come down and I look like a proper like gnome now. Just like on fire.
The hood being pointy.
Yeah.
I hop into the driver's seat. I'm assuming he said he pulled it right up next to Beatrix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I hop in the driver's seat. I roll down the window. I say, "We following you to war. What should I call you there, little man?" I don't think little man is a great name for a compatriot of your kind, stature, size.
There's a burner behind him that's like, I mean.
He is a little man.
Well, mister, don't know your name either. My true compatriots call me Lil Baggy, but you're not my compatriots. You're gonna call me Graham B.
Oh, well, my compatriots call me Jebediah, but you can call me Bjorn if we're gonna go on government names.
Why is your mouth open, gay boners? Did you not realize that you were? That's what that means. Why do you look surprised, gay boners?
That was just No, that's just our fucking ID card on our fucking hunters.
That's your government name now, buckaroo.
It's literally your government name.
Not what she said she was doing.
I mean, there's two governments. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's the funny part because free agent in the free agency's books, you're literally gay voters. Like he's right. He's 100% right.
You did that one to yourself there, Fluterhorn.
All right.
Somewhere a Leo sneezes in Gort.
All right.
So you guys are heading out?
Yeah, I flick them the nav and neural, my neural, so we can have they can call me if they want on the ride.
We're heading out with gay boners.
Gay boners, beer and iron.
I actually like before we pull out and he sends the nav point, we should all sync our neurals so we can communicate while we're on this is this a mission or a war? I'm still confused. Anyways, I start rolling coal.
Has said war many times.
What I send him is kind of like very base level. It's like gonna be like a short term neural. Like it automatically rescinds after like a day. So they have like my name right now, and it's just I'm Graham Bitrock.
Nice. So now you got a name. Group link activated. You gonna all hear it. You see a person named Leah in the group link, and you have no idea who the fuck that is.
How the fuck did they get a neural inside of a hamster?
I burn out on this fucking massive motorcycle and start taking off, and all the homies are fucking going.
I roll coal right behind him. I'm like keeping up with the motorcycle as best as Beatrix can.
Yeah, Beatrix. I mean, she got a speed in. Like she goes 50 now. 65.
I think it's 60 now.
Yeah,
65. She's
cooking from the 40 that it used to be.
This is like Burnos they're not like good community members. I imagine like we're going down the highway as like a fucking like convoy.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And we've got people like fucking not only blocking like a mile ahead of us, like, but also like there's like fucking basically the equivalent of like trucks with giant dozers on the front. If people are in our way, just fucking push them out of the way. So we're just fucking sending it down the highway. Yeah, people like fucking racing each other. I'm racing you guys.
You're gonna win. The Burners, they own B41 for most parts. So like people know the routine. If they see a bunch of Burners coming, pull over to the side of the road.
It's like emergency responders.
Hey, they're probably the people that show up. I mean, if I'm being real, like it's B41. Nobody gives a fuck about B41. As you drive through B41, you getting all the way closer to, remember that wall I was telling you guys about last time? The massive structure. You're getting closer and closer to the one that leads you to the east side. And the nav point has you going across that border into sector B37, which is on the east side. So it takes you guys probably 45 minutes with the traffic being moved out of the way. Normally it would take you a little bit longer, but considering you're a convoy, you make it all the way to the wall in about 45 minutes. And you see the gate, massive gate, 8-lane highway running through this gate. And you see it along the entirety of it, Burners. The checkpoint completely secured by Burners. As you all pull up to it, you see the convoy kind of coalesce with the Burners that are waiting at the gate. It is a pretty sizable force. And for somebody who's saying war a lot, it's maybe starting to click to you guys. Oh, shit. He wasn't kidding. There's easily 200 Burners here. This is crazy. There's probably more congregated, armed, military people than any of you have ever seen at once. Maybe Jebediah withstanding.
Tuesday for me.
As you pull up to the checkpoint, the Burners come up to the window with Jeb, look over, see the other Burner with little Baggy, his name, little Graham. He sees them and they're like, oh, okay, you guys with us. And he looks up, oh, you're the guy that fucking, you sell me my shit. Hey, how's it going, bud? Welcome. You here to, you here with this? You here with us?
Yeah, we're the backup. We're the reinforcements. We're the last line of defense, I suppose.
No, you're the first line of defense, actually.
He literally, as the gnome pulls up, the burner points. Oh, if you're with him, you're in the vanguard, bud. I don't know how to tell you this, but
He's got a fucking crazy smile on his face.
Jeb looks down at his wrist. He doesn't have a watch. He just looks at his wrist as if he has a watch or something attached to his wrist. He says, "Oh, if that's the case, I guess it's time to fuck shit up. Let's get out there then."
I rev up and I have like a fucking. I didn't say this before. There's two like basically Gatling guns on the front of this motorcycle on either side of it.
what the?
I like press a button, it raises up, and they both start firing in the air as everybody starts fucking shooting in the air.
So the guy's like has his fingers in his ears. He's like, "So you guys are probably gonna want to know the plan. The plan basically is we're gonna wait here at the gate, and the shooting stops. And sorry, didn't mean to be yelling. And you guys are gonna go through the gate. You guys are gonna go in and try and find Paulie, kind of covert like." He looks at the gnome, or at least not try and don't start the war here. We need you in there before the shooting starts. You know what I'm saying? You got to be behind enemy lines, so to speak. Here's the last known. He swipes a nav pointer at you. Last known contact with Paulie was here last night. So go check it out, see what you can find, and if you see any Vikes, to the best of your ability, try not to looks back at the gnome, burn it down too quickly before we save the people that we need to get.
I just climb on top of Beatrix. I'm like gonna climb out the window if possible, if the window is big enough, and get up on top of Beatrix and address the burners here today.
Oh shit.
Tell me if there is a roll for me climbing out of the window.
I'm gonna forego it because we're gonna say it's awkward looking, and then you just realize you have to open the door, and then you do it, and then now you're on top of the car.
Yeah.
You ain't fitting your big ass through that window.
Yeah, you're right. I like, when like a fat guy, you guys don't because you don't live in Tennessee, but when a fat guy's like trying to hang out of a truck.
I'm from Missouri, so yeah, I know you're
Fair. So fat guy hanging out of a truck, he can't fall out because he's too big. He just has his feet locked in at the bottom, and it just is. There's nothing. He's a rock. So he's like, I'm not getting out of this.
How much ass crack are we talking?
Well, Jeb had seatless chaps, so it was all ass, but now he has leather pants, so he definitely has a good old plumber's crack going right now.
Okay. I just for the visuals. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Climbs up on top of Beatrix. He looks out to the burners. He's like, "Look, I don't know what the fuck kind of beef you guys have with these." I look down at the gnome. What do you guys call them? Vaginas?
From now on, they're the vaginas.
Cool. I don't know what kind of beef you guys have with these vaginas over here, but here's what we're gonna do. Because Polly pays me a lot of good money to deliver a lot of good drugs to each and every single one of you. So we're going to get Polly back, even if that means we start a war.
Yeah.
I just get back in the truck and I start rolling coal. And for those of you who don't know what that means, I'm emitting a giant black smoke from all of my tailpipes as we are revving up to go to this last.
I do the same thing.
Okay, I'm going to need a performance check to see how this rousing speech, and you did actually give a speech, so we'll give you a +2 to that.
Can I actually give him advantage with some help by like fucking like going off?
All right, you get advantage +2, and
I got advantage because I got a 1 on the first. I got a 3 on the second.
Jesus Christ.
+2.
+2, that's a 5.
I'm just fucking screaming, "Fuck the vaginas!"
Literally, everyone's like, "Yeah, fuck the." Wait, that's a little weird to say. Actually, that's a little weird. That's a little weird thing to be yelling. My grandma lives right over there.
I'm like cranking on it, like fucking rolling smoke, going tongue between a V.
Leah's just shaking her head in her fucking pocket. She looks so disappointed.
I think that was a great speech. I should give more of those.
Right.
How does Jeb make best friends with everybody that he meets?
I don't.
By always offering them drugs instantly.
I don't make best friends with everyone I meet.
It's just straight rapport with me. So,
So, Link, it does appear that you have joined a gang. Accident. But in this plan to keep things quiet, you are realizing in horror that you guys are going on a stealth mission, and you're realizing that if you want any chance of success in this, you might have to you might have to do something. As you watch the gnome peel off into sector B37, leaving a dark black cloud behind.
like through like the mile and a half of like fucking tunnel,
Bro.
it's just empty except for us just hauling ass.
All right, then I'm just gonna split it. The black smoke.
The smoke
Yeah, bro.
as the fucking Beatrix
Split the smoke.
he fucking waves his hands and the smoke just like goes to the side while you drive through.
You guys are way more anime than we are.
Oh, dude,
Oh yeah, dude. This is
Y'all are sick.
welcome to Sunday Group.
we haven't even gotten to the fuck.
Oh no.
Anyway, as you drive through sector B37, for those of you who are new here, which would be most of you, it is markedly different than sector B41 or sector B40, which are categorically more poverty-stricken pod buildings. You know, they have little tiny pod houses built on top of each other to make these towering structures. Very dilapidated, very dystopian. As you go through sector B37, it is still its own version of dystopian and broken down, a little bit more obvious in ways of, you know, scrap metal covering windows and spray paint on all the buildings. But also there's more lights. There's more color. There's more going on. More street vendors you see in the streets selling synth meat or various different items as you like drive through. It looks a little bit different than sector B41 in such of a way that it's almost like you're in a different city altogether. Everything is kind of stylized in that neon kind of cyberpunk aesthetic as you drive through. It's the morning, so obviously the lights aren't like very bright or anything, but you're still noticing this as you're driving through. The black cloud getting split into the faces of pretty much everyone else other than you guys. As you start burning ass to the nav point, which is not that far away from the wall. But as you're driving through the southwestern portion of sector B37, you start getting closer and closer to that nav point. You start noticing something with a perception check.
Perception 18.
18.
I'm a percepty boy.
Leah, it would make sense if you rolled low because you are still a hamster in a pocket.
I rolled a 3.
That is a hamster-sized roll.
Yo, Leah's eating Eatos.
Ryan, what?
12.
So you and Jebediah would be the ones who noticed this the most. But the streets, which were seemingly filled with people and filled with different kinds of vendors, and you could see there's like life going on. It's starting to get less and less busy. And people start being less and less prevalent. Until all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it seems like no one else is even on the road other than your gnome friend, Lil Bags. And then after a while, it gets quiet. Very eerily quiet. As you pull up to the nav point, which ends at what looks like 2 screeching skid marks on the street, leading to a car crashed into the side of the building. You recognize that bumper. It says Burna 1 in the license plate. The custom Mustang Melby modified body. A beautiful car, or at least it was. Now sunk into the wall. It's a wreck. What do you do as you pull up?
I know what Jebediah would be doing, but what would like Link and Leah be doing?
Investigating the crash, naturally.
Yeah. Jeb goes into bounty hunter detective Jeb mode. I'd like to make an investigation check, and I'd like to track and see if I can see any footprints or any sort of evidence that Polly is either in the car or has left the car or has been taken from the car.
Hell yeah, investigation roll.
But because I'm tracking there, Seb, I believe I have some sort of
+2.
Iron Resolve. +4, so that's 6 in total modifier. And I got a 13 + 6, so that's 19.
19 dirty on the die. All right.
Do I glean any information about this scene of the incident?
While you're out and you're starting to investigate that portion, I wanted to know what Link is investigating for. Are you with Jeb, or are you looking for something on your own?
Kind of where the victims of the crash would have gone.
Yo, straight up in my head, I saw Link like hover into the sky and get like an airborne view of like the crash and to like see if there's any like top down.
Why don't you ask him to do that in character?
Hey Link, you know that wind thing you can do where you can walk on air and be in
Jeb, I've never
didn't
no.
I
that-
watched somebody throw you into the sky? Hold on, let me see if I can throw you. How about
someone
that?
threw me. That happened. I didn't. I can jump and climb, but
Don't you like fly around our car all the time?
I would sure love to fly, Jeb. I tell you.
I think, for the sake of brevity, that you used Wind Ride to get across a wide open space, or to go
Yes.
up onto the roof of the thing.
I jumped across buildings.
Yes, and he threw you up onto the roof of that one building with using Wind Glide.
Yeah, but to Jeb, he just thinks Link can fly.
Link can fly. Okay, just making sure that we are all piecing
Yeah,
this
yeah, no, Jeb just thinks Link can fly because he can control Link.
I can certainly get high up there, brother, but cannot fly. And he's just sitting there like, man, I'd really love to fly. Oh, sorry, it ain't me. I'd really love to fly.
Roll me investigation, Ryan.
I want to investigate as well.
A triple investigation.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm gonna put Leah in the car to see if she can like see if there was anything going down inside the wreck.
I have something also using my hamster stat block, which I really wanted to do. Keen hearing and smell. So I have advantage on perception checks if they're using hearing or smell. And I think smell is a good one for this. Like if someone has shit themselves because they're dead or blood or any of that.
So you're looking for dead bodies. Jebediah is looking to see if there's any evidence of people leaving the crash. Link, I want an investigation for you looking up at the building, thinking about what Jebediah is saying. Like he's like, I want you to go up there to see what you can see.
Well, I mean, I know what I need to do.
Right, no, it's more of like, can you do it?
Footing.
And then investigation. Yeah,
I got
footing.
a 12 for my footing investigation.
Definitely looks like there's footing.
I have concepts of a plan.
I'm keeping mine simple. Whenever we pull up and see it, I'm just going to like kind of point at myself, do like a circle motion with my fingers, and I'm going to do like basically a trip around the block, make sure that we're not like falling into an ambush. I rolled a 17 investigation.
Nice. Okay. So what was your investigation or perception, Leah? You said you get advantage too, right?
A 10.
With advantage?
First roll was an 8. Second roll was a 1.
Well, we'll take that 10. We'll start from lowest to highest. Leah, as you kind of hop into the wreck and start smelling around and start scurrying in between all the broken pieces of metal, it does not smell like feces or a dead body, which you went to school, you've done cadaver work. But also, you do smell a sharp scent of blood, and it smells like glass, which is this world's gas. It smells like someone has covered this vehicle in gas. Link, there's definitely footing. If you get up at least 15 feet, you could probably get a perch and you might be able to see a top-down view of this crash. Sorry, Jebediah was next. So, well, actually, we'll do the gnome, who, as you're driving around, you said 18 is what you got?
17.
17? You notice not only is it weird that there are no cars around, but you can hear the sounds of engines revving, small engines, and they're getting louder as you're circling the block.
Like from like exterior from kind of the block that we're on.
Yeah, and again, there's no car. It's empty. It's a ghost town right now. So there's no cars driving near you or anything. So it does kind of sound like closer than like the highway, the sound of small motors heading towards you.
I'll go ahead and just send a message over stating that through the neural line with these guys. Something's approaching. I'll keep an eye out.
Jerry, as you're investigating the outside of the wreck, you're looking down, you can see droplets. Against the asphalt, they're dark brown. That's blood, for sure. And from smell of it, and maybe even a little taste, crusty, oxidized. It's been here for a while. So whatever happened, whoever got hurt here, it's been hours since they've been here. And you can see the driplets kind of moving off into to the left of the crash, but they also deviate multiple people, it looks like, because they go in different directions. And then you get a ping on your neural, and all of you in your group link see the message from Lil Baggy saying something's coming. Now, Ryan, since you were the most actionable, are you going to go get a top view if you can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And using the wind, I'm going to use my acrobatics to do some real Assassin's Creed level scaling.
Are you saying you're going to use parkour?
Parkour!
Parkour!
I didn't like how that dice was feeling in my hand. We're going to use a different one.
The preemptive.
It was an 18, of course, with the wind.
Well, to do what? Are you jump? Like, how are we doing?
Parkour with wind.
You're going to wind parkour up the building?
Yeah.
Oh, my sweet Lord. I need to roll
Fuck yeah.
something.
What else would I fucking do?
So you guys watch Link hop onto the wreck, then onto the windowsill, then like almost like he's walking up the side of the building. Start like, oh, you know the old school kung fu movies where they're like it's like kind of just like running up a straight surface as he makes it to the ledge that you were. It's not the roof, but it is a ledge kind of sticking out from the building. Looking down, and I will now give you advantage on your investigation roll.
I'm Spider-Man.
Aren't you always Spider-Man in like every game that we play?
No.
You always get a grappling hook?
Oh my god, Mo did have a grappling hook.
Ah.
Oh jeez.
Sometimes I wish that we were a video podcast.
I'm going to come.
Yeah. That's what we needed right there.
What's Nat 20 give me?
With your investigation?
With my investigation.
Everybody comes.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Can't stop it.
Jeb, for some reason, is coming. He doesn't.
You guys are here to fuck some vaginas. So as you look down onto the crash, you see the skid marks leading to the crash. Obviously, that's how it happened. You can also see two other skid marks, a little lighter, pulling off into the street and driving to the north of where you are right now. And as you look, you can see Jeb following the line of blood. It, from up there, looks much more, you can see them deviate. And two of them go into the garbage junk piled up to the point where it's like kind of like its own area where you have to enter in, and you can see from where you're standing one person lying on the ground, motionless in this area. And then the blood continues deeper into the just like multiple buildings here. The other one leads off into the distance and keeps going to the east before it stops. And Jebediah, you discover this at the same exact time that Link is seeing it. You followed that line to its end. It does stop, maybe like 30 feet away from the crash.
And so it splits off into two different directions, you said?
Well, one of them, now Link can see, leads to a dead body that he can, it's not moving. It's just lying there in a pool of blood. And continuing on from there. So you basically, your options are bloodline that ends in the street, bloodline that ends with dead body. Leah, I need a perception check, please.
Can I get advantage for using hear or smell?
I would say hearing. Sure.
She a little hamster doing this?
Yeah. Yeah. Quite literally.
I got a 16 and then a 17, which is hilarious. And then to modify it for perception, it's a +2. So 19 is the total.
Do you have a slingshot like on your back?
My wrist.
Oh, it's literally a miniature. Okay. Visual. Thank you.
It's like it adjusts with size.
She got it from Patch. So as you are in this car, it smells like glass. Now you're hearing this like tick, 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 getting louder and louder as you're kind of venturing
like
through
a bomb.
That is an inference you could make with your 18. It does sound like something is tick, 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 tick. And as you kind of turn inside, you can see wires wrapped around this very shoddily built construction. And it has a timer on it. And it says 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, no.
It's too late.
No.
Yeah, when the GM says 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Too late, bud.
Yeah.
I got a bonus action, a reaction. I can hide.
No.
I need a.
I got a fizzle bang seed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in denial.
Sorry. Hold on. I just need to get some more dice real quick.
Oh, more dice.
As a druid in your wild shape form, is it infinite damage and you can revert, or is it like your main health pool before you go down?
Basically, for me just for me, if I die as a hamster, I don't lose any HP, but then I'm like I only get one or however many charges of being a hamster. I have to turn back into it.
If your hamster form dies, you revert back into your.
And yet the hamster pool is quite shallow. I believe it's like 8 HP or something like that.
You have 1 HP.
Yeah, 1 HP.
I was about to say 8 HP is more than Leo, so I would be very sad if that was true.
Yeah, you have 1
Yeah.
HP, and
Shallow.
you take 38 fire damage as the car explodes.
Do I mean, obviously, am I far enough away to, like, I'd like to brace and try to catch Leah in her halfling form.
Slow motion.
Like, if she's, like, getting thrown towards me, I'd like to, like, football catch her.
So, Leah is at the epicenter of the explosion. You would get thrown out the side of the vehicle. So you get thrown to the left, which would be in Jeb's direction. First of all, this is your second time dying as a hamster, correct? If I remember correctly.
I think so.
You feel every fiber of your being, every muscle, every tendon, every little tiny hamster organ that you have in your body break apart and disperse before you feel the magic pulling you back together as you are thrown from this vehicle at a rate which, if you hit the ground, you're taking bludgeoning damage. You're ejected from it as you're reforming your humanoid form. Jebediah, you do see this happening. And Link, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Of course you do.
You're going to try and catch Leah's body that's flying out of the explosion. I need an athletics check.
Can I use the wind?
Yes, you're in the air.
I'm catching a hamster. Okay.
13 plus 4 is 17.
17. Okay. Ryan, what did you roll for your dex save?
I got a
A 12?
with the wind.
Oh, no. So as the eruption of the explosion happens, the building, the ledge that you're on, the part of it, tilts forward, jostling you off of it, and you fall off of the ledge that you're standing on. So you're now plummeting towards the ground. And Jebediah, with your 18, 17, both of those are a success. You have a choice. Leah's flying out towards you. Link is flying towards the ground.
So with a 17, can I use my athletics to like football Leah and then like rockstar slide as I'm catching her to like make a bear-sized landing pad for Link to hopefully
You are essentially saying that you are stopping Link from taking the bludgeoning damage by taking it yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to sprint to catch Leah, drop her, and then plop myself on the ground, hopefully helping Link not hit hard concrete. I may take some damage in the process, but...
Oh, yeah. So as you catch Leah, which you do, Leah, you've now fully formed back into your halfling form. And you take your first breath because you were just dead. And now you're back to being alive. And you, as you get wrapped up in Jebediah, who does in his mind, awesome slide to catch Link. He actually just like log rolls on the ground like a bear. And you land underneath Link. But Link, how much do you weigh?
160.
160? So you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage, Jebediah. Lil Bags, you just made it back in time to see the explosion. And the fire is so hot, Jeb, you're close enough to it right now that like you can feel it resonating off of you. It is incinerated. And you look up and see Lil Bags, who had just arrived. This explosion was loud and it was very intentional. And those engines that you were hearing are cutting through the sound of this fire.
Does it sound like motorcycles or does it sound like aerial something, like aerial vehicles or something?
As I said before with your last investigation check, my friend, it sounds like small motors.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I just like cough up some blood, look at the party, and say, "Get in the fucking car."
Yeah, I like drift up and park right next to you guys with like my Gatling guns rotating on the front, looking for danger.
Jeb's running to the truck.
With Leah in his arms.
Link following.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because those engines are getting louder and louder and louder, and boom! You guys are all racked with another explosion. This time, the entire street from where you just came from erupts. Boom, 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 boom. The street that was once leading to the gate where you guys came from is now rubble. Complete difficult terrain to drive, like almost impossible. If you were to try it, you can, but it does look like there's a lot of rubble, smoke in the air.
I think we're in monster trucks.
Yeah,
You do have a rebar, yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I believe that in the description of the rebar with the upgrades we got, Driving over difficult terrain is not even a problem at this point.
It doesn't make you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
But you still have to get over the gaping chasm of rubble.
Is it just like rubble, or is there like any like gaps into like piping, like huge like things that go below the streets?
There's piping, wiring, all kinds of. There's below the streets is its own fucking ecosystem half the time. So it is a lot of rubble. Even some buildings have fallen into it because it was such a big explosion that you're starting to now understand maybe why this area was completely empty when you came into it. And the engines are getting louder from the north to the point where you have to act now.
Over the neural. Did you find Polly?
We found a body. I wasn't able to confirm it was Polly. We got to get the fuck out of here, man.
We can't go the way I came. Maybe the way you guys just came from.
I throw Beatrix in reverse. Looking out the rear.
2 directions. Okay. Obviously going back south is fucked. Unless you really want to try. Going north is to go towards the engines. Building is to the east, or technically to your west. So the east is what looks like side roads, which you guys are familiar with. They have those in Sector B41, but they can be unpredictable, and sometimes with as big of a truck as you got, potentially even too small for you to get through. But the one that is immediately going to the east looks big enough for Beatrix to get through. So you either go north towards the noise or east into the...
What was the like the alleyway that they were just in? Is that the east road that you're talking about?
No, the alleyway...
Like with the body?
That was all right next to the building. That just...
It's all fucked. Okay.
Yeah. There's a fire spreading now, too, also.
The body, could they tell if it had like a burner jacket? Like if it was like face down?
Link only could see that it was just a body.
What did I see?
You followed the blood, and you saw it branch, but we haven't had any time to go investigate.
If you guys take off, I'm going to follow you, but my motorcycle, I'm pressing some stuff on my little arm tablet thing, and while my motorcycle is following you, like autonomously, the like whole center piece of it between the wheels spins, so my Gatlings are like facing backwards, and I'm like ready to shoot them while my bike is following you guys.
So if we're running directly into them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan for me and Link. It may require a little bit of help from Leah as well.
Sounds like a good plan.
We've still got all the things we got from Bloopy Dooper. I've not used them whatsoever. And if a war is what we want, then a war is what they're gonna fucking get. Leah. I hand Leah the incendiary grenade. The Molotov. Throw this in your slingshot. When on my mark, you make it rain. And I look at Link, and I'm assuming he's in either the tarped area.
It's up to Link.
That's where he usually hangs out in combat, unless he's in the backseat.
Are you with Squalled in the bed, or who's still asleep, by the way?
I'd be in the bed.
Led to the explosion. What a fucking hangover that was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There should be a fuel canister back there. Hella full of glass. If you could do something with your special, make it breeze. Can you make it rain? Can you actually make it rain?
Why'd you make it sound like that?
Easy breezy cover elf.
With your special little powers there, bud.
Targets on motorcycles?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's driving toward the sound, so that is what is being assumed.
Maybe we could, actually make it rain and then set them all on fire.
I can try. I'm gonna have to get closer.
Just for the plan layout here, you want Link to disperse the glass over a wide area, and then Leah to set that area on fire.
Exactly what I'm trying to do. While I drive us safely through this hellscape.
Hell yeah. Well, it doesn't take very long before you see in front of you as you drive north a line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide and deep. Bikes, black vests, the letter V stamped all over it. It would be so hard to miss these vaginas
Hell yeah.
as they ride towards you. There's a decent amount of enemies coming right towards you. Leah, you, first of all, getting over exploding. I'm sure that mentally is something you're going to have to deal with later. But for now, have you ever killed anyone?
First person I killed, I became level 2 after.
Right. Have you ever set someone on fire before?
The person I killed, I did not kill on fire.
And you just experienced being exploded and now are being asked to explode.
I can still feel it in my nerves.
Are you prepared to do this?
Yippee-ki-yay.
That's the way I know. I was about to like slap her in the back of the head and tell her to snap out of it. We got business to attend to. Let's go. Yippee-ki-yay. I like that. I might take that. There's a bear shit in the woods. I think so.
Link, you find in the back, there's a fucking 500 milliliter thing of glass, blue and shimmering inside like this glass cylinder. I mean, yeah, that'd do the trick.
You mean literal glass or like some chemical called glass?
So it's glass.
GLAZ.
Oh, glass.
Yeah.
As in glazier.
Yee.
Then glazoline. What do you mean glazier? Fuck that shit. What?
Glazoline is kind of that's pretty fire.
I thought that you had already put that together, Sam.
Yeah, I did.
Gas, glass.
Nope, just me and my autism. Yeah, so you have 500 milliliters of glass.
Can I just real quick? This is prior world building stuff. Glass, to my understanding, is basically like solidified like magisphere mixed with like mushroom powder.
So you actually watched glass be invented by
I invented it. Yeah,
by Thalen and Gigi. If you guys remember, I don't know if you would. I don't think this is when you guys did it, but it turned the sand into glass.
Because that was like a fusion explosion, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
So that's what the vehicles run off of. You guys are hurtling towards this line of at least 25 bikes riding towards you in a line. And it's getting closer and closer. You're getting within, I would say, 100 feet. You can see them pulling guns out. You can see them getting ready. You are driving towards certain death. As Leah, you can see the line, the front. You're kind of like lining up your aim. You're testing the weight of the grenade in the slingshot. I mean, it's pretty heavy, but you theoretically could do your best.
With a little bit of physics, the weight is an advantage.
I would also, as we're driving into this, like to pop the reinforced plating as a driving maneuver.
Hell yeah.
And then rip the e-brake to let the back of the vehicle be pointed at the bad guys so Link can do his thing first.
So you want to pop the e-brake and drift into a backwards
A
position?
J-turn, essentially.
Sounds like a driving rule if I ever heard one.
I can do that.
So fast and furious, it hurts.
This is deja vu.
With your 0 modifier.
Jab!
But you don't need speed when you got family.
While he's pulling off this maneuver, little Baggy screams, "Fuck these fucking vaginas! Time for war!" And crazy shit starts to happen. Jerry, this is mostly for you. He starts pressing some buttons on his wrist. The bike starts to transform. where he's like lifted up in the center of it and full transformer mode. The wheels are now like at the like below him, essentially on either side of him, and he's now in like basically a fucking like rolling mech suit, Gatling guns facing forward. As you spin the truck around, I'm now in front of you, like look the vaginas.
Like, because you were behind me, so like you're now in front of me.
Yes.
I got a 17 on my driving roll, and Jeb just came again
What
for unknown reason.
Why do I feel like we downloaded the wrong session that we're actually playing right now? All right, you whip around like you are now going in reverse, facing backwards to these bikes coming. Link, you have a clear line of sight now. You are seeing for the first time the wall of death clearly coming towards you. And now Jeb has done the amazing job of pointing you towards them with no cover. So you have your glass, you have a mission. What do you do?
Lee, you ready?
Oh, brother, I was so ready.
It's gonna need good timing. I'm going to strike it with the enhancement of the wind so that as I strike it and break it, because what's it made out of?
Glass.
It's glass. I don't know. Why would you put anyway? Whatever.
Probably a jerry can, right? Or is it like a specially designed canister made specifically for a glazier?
We've used it once and something in this. It was like a crystal shaped glass vial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slash it and spread it with the enhancement of the wind. Make it kind of spread out a little further as I smash it.
You have to make it go 100 feet.
I mean, we're driving, going away.
No, we're in reverse going towards them at this point. I popped a 180 and it's just...
I don't think you realize the fragility of your situation. I hope that it is now coming into your...
That's not what I thought Jarrett was doing.
Let's like set off an explosive in our vehicle. That'll show him.
Not in our vehicle. We are going to hit the gas after I see the glazier.
If the roll goes poorly, now you're covered in glass, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll be fine.
But that's why I'm letting him know. So he can, if he wants to mulligan, he can, because he didn't realize.
All right. I do have a plan. All right. Now, Jeb, I need you to stop, but not too fast. You're going to go about 100 feet. I'm going to pour this bitch all over it. When they get in range, Leah, you're going to light that shit before they have time to break. Got it?
I was born ready.
Instead of driving directly into them, now that we have it in the 180, I've drifted, did the J turn. I have it in reverse. I'm slowing down. I hit a stop. He spreads the glazier, and then we hit the gas and drive the other direction, is what he's saying, correct?
Sure. We'll retcon that he said he's going to go 100 feet, because they're 100 feet away. So you'd have to go to them to do that.
They're already driving at us. All I need is Jerry to travel 100 feet away from them.
So that you're 200 feet away?
So that we're spreading it. And as they come in...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Thank you.
I'm assuming this is all over the neural.
Sure.
I'm going to cover Link by... I mean, they're basically blocking the alley with this big-ass monster truck that's now on my way, right?
Yeah.
Seb, I'm going to have to rule cool this. I'm just going to get around them. Again, Transformer style. He jumps up into the air, wheels on the wall, goes around you. He's like, I'll fucking cover you. And he just starts like kind of firing at them as he like starts pouring glass everywhere.
He has glass too?
No. As Link starts pouring glass everywhere. I'm just, I'm going to basically cover, just general cover fire.
Okay. That doesn't really require too much of a roll, because all you have to do is fucking open that canister and fucking hold it while you drive away. The fucking line of glass, you can see it. As soon as it hits the pavement, there's like a shimmering, like very almost like bioluminescent glow as it hits the ground. And you see it as it hits the ground, it starts like slowly eating away at the asphalt. So as you finished it out onto the ground, you realize probably shouldn't get any of this on my hands. little bags, you've come around to being behind them again, and you guys are now driving away from this line. Leah, you have the hardest job of all here, because now you went from having kind of an area of effect to now you have to hit a specific area, at least within your range, as they are coming towards you. How are you going to do this? Are you going to lean out the window? Are you going to try and get out in the back? How are you doing this?
I think, yeah, I'll probably try and get out the window.
You're going to lean out the window
Heck yeah.
and shoot with the slingshot? All right. You'd see Leah hop up on the windowsill, and I'm going to need we'll call that acrobatics to be nice.
Is she standing on Jeb's lap shooting at the driver's side, or is she in the passenger side?
Passenger side.
If you ever have like a dog in the car with you and they have their head out the window, you like kind of hold them in so they don't fall out.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
If you do the passenger side, it's a big ass window and a big ass door, and you are what, 2 foot something?
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to put your whole body out the window so you can aim and shoot the slingshot with your wrist, you're gonna have to sit on the windows. Like, you're gonna have to put almost your entire body outside of the car to aim this. So there's going to an acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall.
6.
Girl, you roll.
And Jeb try to like hold on to her while she's like keeping her stable because it's just the passenger seat.
Sure, but I'm gonna need. Well, you can grab her, so you don't need that. But I am gonna need a driving roll.
That's fine. 15 with modifier.
Yeah, you grab her leg just as she starts flying out the window. Leah, this is very the wind rushing in your face, the pressure of the situation, the people who are obviously coming to kill you. Like it's this sense of danger that you have not felt in either a very long time or ever maybe in your life. And you get caught from falling out of the window and just barely hold on to the incendiary grenade. And you realize like, oh, you just like this plan almost just went out the window with you. But you get yourself together, you look up, and you see the first of the bikers start passing over that light blue spot on the ground. I need an investigation check to aim, and then a to hit.
Are the bikers at speed now, or are they still just slowly kind of coming up on us?
Well, since you guys are going away they're going a little bit faster than you. It's a slow creeping kind of, but you're heading towards rubble right now as it stands.
My investigation's a +0, which is funny, but also sad because it wouldn't have helped anyway. Because I rolled a 1 for my investigation. That being said, you're right. It is a lot. I don't usually get into this type of thing. I got excited, and now it's real. The last thing that Leah thinks of before she takes aim is all the times that she watched Mr. Jeb practicing. And he would say things like,
Before you take aim, you gotta factor in the wind, and then you relax and take a deep breath.
so like she makes sure to center herself before she takes aim.
That's great. You're rolling that 1. So your hands are shaking, the wind is vibrating, you are trying your best, but at this point, you can barely keep your eyes open. So I'm going to need that to hit with disadvantage.
That's too bad. The first thing I roll is a nat 20, so stay tuned, kids. Let's see what I roll next.
That's so sad. A nat 20 after a nat 1, bro, is crazy.
As he was saying it, and I was like, whatever he says, don't matter, because I rolled a nat 20 in my head. And then he goes, so roll again. I go, yep, okay.
You got this, on my mark, and fire.
It's a nat 20.
No,
you rolled 2
fucking
nat
way.
in a row.
2 in a row.
off of a nat 1. Holy.
The power of friendship.
It ain't easy being sleazy, baby. That's what we like to see, Danny.
I just believed in it. The power of friendship. The dice is my friend and Jerry.
Y'all got wild anime luck on your side.
Oh,
Nat 20 is a session.
You guys are the protagonists.
brother, when I tell you, Leah, you literally, in the heat of the moment, fucking forget to open your eyes when you let go. You hear Jeb say fire, and you just let go. The wind, you feel the pin that you were holding on with your finger pull out of the grenade as it launches. And you get pulled back into the car. And you, out the back, see this. So Link would get the front row. The grenade, it's too high. Way too high. It, like, the way she shot it, it was like it's up. It goes over the first row. And then, beep, a bright flash of fire. Now, what a lot of people don't know about incendiary grenades is a lot of people think it's like a flash of fire that like burns everything. That's actually not true. Incendiary grenade tends to be filled with some kind of either fluid or some kind of burning agent that whatever it touches will set that thing on fire. It's more of a spray than it is an explosion. As this rains down onto the bikers, you see it cover, because it was so high, a much wider area than it normally would. What was the range on that incendiary, Jeb?
10-foot radius, typically.
Okay. You said 10-foot radius or 10-foot circle?
Well, it says damage, 10 fire damage, 10-foot radius.
So that's 20. That's a 20-foot diameter. So that's 20 feet of range.
If it goes off in the air, wouldn't that make it bigger? Because it now has trajectory outwards.
So because of the nat 20, we will be doubling the range of that. So it's covering 40 feet of spray. And then, let's not forget, it ignites that glass because it's definitely within that range. So you would hear, Leah, the loud pop. You would see the bright flash.
My eyes are still closed. I'm like, Mr. Link, did we do a good job?
You would then hear the screams of people being ignited on fire. And it sounds like a hellscape you have never heard in your life. This sound will stay with you for the rest of your life as you hear crashing, skidding, screaming, burning. You can, like, literally, your eyes are held shut. And then it all stops. It's Jebediah, you rolled the windows up to stop from the outside sound getting in. You look in your rear view, and you can see Link looking out the back. You did it.
Yeah.
There's not maybe 2 or 3 bikes that make it through the fire. One of them completely engulfed in flames. As individual pockets of explosions start happening, as the bikes their glass tanks start catching. Pop, pop, pop. Sounds like the devil's own popcorn. As every pop screams follow.
Hit him right in the G spot.
That's why you almost don't see it in time. Can I have a perception roll, please?
Perception. You're not going to believe me if I say that.
What he get?
Swear to God. Chat, hold up. Let's see if this works.
It's a dice.
It's orange.
Is that the number 20 I see?
That is the number 20.
It's a 20.
Seb's mad.
And I rolled just to do the song. 21. Yeah, you did another moment.
So I'm not going to, instead of telling you like what you gained from this nat 20, I'm going to tell you what you prevented. Because Jebediah, Jerry, without that nat 20, the front end of your car would no longer exist.
Oh, fuck.
But because of that nat 20, you just look up from your rear view, look down from your rear view, and look into the middle of the street, and you see a solitary figure, one man, a dwarf, standing in the middle of the road in front of you. And you see his hand pushed together. You can see sparking blue energy just pulsing between his hand as he turns to punch the front of your car as you're barreling towards him. And you just met, like, your instincts are screaming at you. Don't hit. Like, normally, what? Run him over. Who cares? Every bear instinct you have every human instinct you have in your body is telling you, do not hit this man. And you just managed to swerve. Lil Baggy, I need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
That's a 5 and then a 3.
Don't you kill off my man Grand B over here. We gonna have smoke. We gonna have a problem.
Well, it's sad.
No.
Because you see
No.
from the end of his fist, just as you drive by, just this massive boom as this electrical field spreads out from the point of impact. And you see the asphalt underneath this man start to disintegrate into dust as it just gets blown out from the point of impact. And you see the front end of that awesome monster truck bike completely dissolve as it hits this field. And you see, just as he pulls, like, Lil Baggy let go and was like trying to almost pull back, but almost the entire right side gets caught in this field, and you watch it turn to dust. There's no pain, really. It's just no longer there. You have a phantom feeling like it still is as you hit the asphalt, skidding across the ground. But there's nothing there. No arm, leg, part of your cheek pulled back so you can see your teeth chattering in your mouth.
He didn't see it coming because his bike is driving backwards as he has like Gatling guns going forward. He yelled his G-spot one-liner as he's just like firing blindly into the craziness. Basically, as it hits him, he's doing the, tongue between the fingers. Fuck these vaginas. And then just fucking, so he goes out doing what he loves, which is.
I wish, for your sake, that you were dead.
What a crazy thing to say, Sam.
But a cruel twist of fate has kept you on this plane, struggling to breathe, looking up into the sky, the taste of iron filling your mouth as you're trying to take a breath, but it's just not working. And you see the dwarf man walk over and stand over you, looking down. His kind of peppered gray in his pulled slick back brown hair, his blue eyes piercing, his smile so just brazenly sarcastic, subtle, his beard with two dwarven ruined adornments as he looks down. Well, shit. Look what happened to you. You guys now have stopped because in front of you is just the rubble of Southside. Behind you is the burning inferno you've created. There's not really anywhere to go from here, but it is just one man standing out there in the street. And you all just watched him basically murder your new friend. And to Jeb's chagrin, the bike also.
Ito for Baggy?
Ito for Baggy. Leah, is that your first instinct? Is that what you're going to do?
You say that out loud.
Mm-hmm. To slingshot an Ito at his mouth.
You're going to slingshot an Ito at the man lying on the ground's mouth?
Be fair, it is an easier shot because half of his mouth is permanently open.
Yeah, easier by like, negligible amounts compared to shooting an Ito out the fucking window with a slingshot. Hey, man, you rolled two nat 20s in a row. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can fucking try if you want.
It's more about time is key.
Sure.
You might not make it.
So in front of us is rubble, behind us is burning, dudes in the street, and Granby is just laying on the ground.
Yeah, trying to breathe.
There's nowhere else for us to go right now. We'd have to like drive through this rubble to get out.
Yeah. And Leah just shot a Ito out. You said a 14?
Yep.
As the Ito flies towards the man on the ground, you see a spark of that blue energy, electricity almost, as you see fast a hand swish through the air. As you see the dwarf look at the Ito. I haven't had these in quite some time. And he eats it. Damn, that tastes good. Why don't we have a conversation like civilized adults?
I put Beatrix in park. And what this dwarf sees get out is not a human. It's a bear. Because every hair is standing up. And Jeb just like getting out of the car. He punches the side of the car as hard as he can. He's like, "Don't you fucking dare say have a conversation with me."
All right, well, Jebediah's out of the car, fucking put a dent in his own car, walking towards this dwarf man. Link, Leah, what do you do?
I strike some sort of Robert Plant pose on top of the truck. Garnish my weapon.
You're gonna fight, huh?
I do the Zorro, the the fucking pop the thumb out on it,
Oh yeah, Leah, that guy that you're trying to save's lying at the feet of this dwarf man. What do you do?
And who might you be, sir? You just murdered our friend.
Try and hop down there and revive him or stop the bleeding with like a medicine check.
You see him reach into his jacket and pull out a rather large bull-barreled revolver. And Jeb, you get a little tingle as you can feel Lola like vibrating in your hand. As you look at it, you can see runes light up along its edge. As he goes, "Well, now, if that's how you want to talk, I'm all ears." He smiles, and he points his gun down, pulls the trigger. And you hear a loud thunder crack like lightning just cut through. And your new friend, his head disintegrates into the asphalt. As you see the man open his eyes real wide with a big, crazy-looking smile. Old Iron Hand hasn't had fun like this in quite some time. And that is where I will end this session. Thank you for listening to We Together. Find all of our links on our link tree or join our amazing Discord community at We Together Gaming. to chat about the story, share your thoughts, and hang out with the cast and GM. If you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/WeTogetherGaming. You'll get exclusive access to our behind-the-scenes podcast, where we talk about our favorite moments, dive into character work, and have long-form discussions about the story every week. If you're all caught up and looking for more, check out the actual play podcast Hapless Heroes, now in its second season, featuring me, your GM, as a player. Available on all streaming services. A quick thank you to our top-tier patrons. GxLobes, BrenDaniel, That Guy Jake, my dad, and my mama. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay adventurous, and remember, whatever we do it better together.